Hey everybody, this is Takita and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about health insurance plans, medical health insurance plans. I know it's a difficult time of the year and a lot of people have questions about policies, plans, what's included in the plan, what's my premium, and what's covered. So I have some advice for you. I got some suggestions. So let's get right into it. Hopefully it helps. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, make comments below in the suggestion box. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also have the notification button. So whenever I post, you'll know about it. So let's get right into it. Okay, let's get started. There's different types of insurance plans. There are PPOs, EPOs, HMOs, and POS plans. And then we have commercial insurance, we have Medicare, Medicaid, we have veterans, and then we have the Healthcare Reform Act plans. So first, let's get into the PPO plans. When you're picking a PPO plan, PPO is preferred provider organization, which means there's no primary care physician that's required, and then you don't need a primary care physician for your referrals. You're covered. You're in network. You're covered. Mostly everywhere. It's a large range of providers that takes PPO plans. Now, out of network, you're covered, but at a low cost. You probably end up paying something, and that's come with the PPO plan. Now, EPO is pretty much the same. You don't need a primary care physician, and you don't need to pick a primary care physician for referrals at all, at either. And your in-network providers are very large again, and your out-of-networks, same. You're going to be covered, but you're going to have to pay something in there. Now, HMO, Health Maintenance Organization. Now, those require primary care physicians. You have to pick a primary care physician for that. And for referrals, you will need a referral from your primary care physician to go see a specialist, like an orthodontics or orthopedic surgeon, neurologist, things like that. You will need a referral from that primary care physician. Now, in network, you are covered as long as it's with that primary care physician. You're only in a range of HMO, just that you're managed. Out of network, not covered at all. You'll be responsible for that full bill. So please be mindful when you're going to a doctor that's not your primary care physician. You will be either pay up front and you're going to be out of network. That'll be your choice. And that HMO is more of a managed plan, health plan for you. So some people like to go for the health HMOs because their premiums are not high. PPO and EPOs, they're a little bit up there. Now, as far as your deductibles, your co-insurances, and your out-of-pocket max and your copays. Now, your deductibles, more than likely, for individuals, probably $2,700 to probably $6,000, and your core insurance can be arranged from 20% to 30%. That means your insurance is going to pay. Let's hypothetically, they say that your core insurance, you pay 20 and they pay 80. You pay 30% and they pay 70%. So this happens after your deductible is met for the year. Always keep up with your deductible. So you're going to get an explanation of benefits in the mail. Please, if you get any mail from your insurance company, always open it up because more than likely it's an explanation of the services that you received from your providers. It can be from your specialist, your primary care physician, a surgery, anything. It's basically explaining the cost, what happened, the date, everything, what was written off, the contractual adjustments, what's applied to your deductible, what's applied to your copay. So always open up that explanation of benefits paper. And it does say this is not a bill. So you'll be receiving a bill from your primary care physician for the amount that is due by the patient. So copays, those are due at each time you go to a doctor's office. It should be listed on your insurance card, either the front or the back. Rarely I do see on insurance cards that your copay is not listed, and it'd be a surprise that it'll come in the mail saying you owe $25, $35. Those are usually the copays, or 15. Now, if you go into urgent care means emergency, but not emergency room. You don't want to go to the emergency room, so urgent care is like right away. You get seen by a provider right away, but it's not the emergency room. So your copay is going to be higher than your regular copay. More than likely, probably 50, 65. It ranges. There's a range, especially with your deductible co-insurance. If there's a range that goes with all those types of insurance. Now, your HMO, you're going to be set with the copay. $15, $25 is set. It's not going to go nowhere. But the HMO, it just depends on the plan that you pick. Now, when you do pick your plans, you have to be mindful of, are you a sick person or you're an ill person? Do you need to go to the doctor that much? So that means be cautious of when you're looking at plans. It depends on whatever comes from your employer. You don't have that many choices, so your deductible could be $2,500 a year. So if you're going to the doctor's office and you're a sick person, be prepared to get a bill until you reach $2,500 that year. Now, usually your physicals are covered under your policy. Make sure that it is. Whatever goes with your family, whatever good for you or your family, make sure you're picking the right policy that's fit for your family and the right premium, because premiums are high. Premiums are high nowadays. So now, as far as Medicare, there's no copays, but they do have a set deductible that they have to pay a year. It varies, 127, 157. It just depends. Then usually the Medicare patients, like the elderly, they will get a letter, and they usually get letters in the mail asking for them to pick another plan, like an Advantage plan, which is just like an HMO plan. Some of our elderly patients don't, they don't really open up their mail, and they don't find out about their plan until they go to the actual doctor's visit. And some providers don't take Advantage plans because it's an HMO. And the patients don't find out until they get to the doctor's office. So my advice is, whenever you receive any letters from your insurance company, please open them up. Open them up, because it can be very informational and very important to you. Always do that. Now, the Healthcare Reform Act. Now, those are different plans. You have a gold plan, you have a bronze plan, you have a silver plan, and you have a platinum plan. Now, the gold plan is a little higher with a lower out-of-pocket. Theirs is, they pay 80, you pay 20. Now, the gold plans is a cheaper monthly insurance premium, but it's the highest out-of-pocket cost, the deductible. They pay 60, you pay 40. Remember, that is the bronze. So the silver plan is a more expensive gold. It's more expensive than the gold and the platinum plan. And they pay 70, you pay 30. Now, the platinum plan is the highest monthly insurance premium. Let me repeat that. The platinum is the highest monthly insurance premium. They pay 90, you pay 10. Remember, there's a trick to that. That's why it's the highest premium. You basically paying on it every month. If they're going to pay 90 and you pay 10, that's pretty much it. You ain't paying number 10% of the bill, because monthly the premium is high. So those are the plans for the Healthcare Reform Affordable Care Act for 2019. Now, for Medicaid, you can go to your government human health services, whatever in your town. Just go to it and apply for low income people that needs, that can't afford the regular insurance. Now, there's HSA HRA, FSA accounts as well. You can pick those type of plans. The FSA stands for Flex Spending Account. HRA means Health Reimbursement Account, and HSA is Health Spending Account. All of those are accounts that you can put money into and your employer to use towards your out-of-pocket expenses, medical expenses. So look, you can look into those as well. Now, there's also military. You have military plans as well. So those are called TRICARE. TRICARE have plans too for our active duty personnel, retirees, reservists. Wait, I didn't say that right. So we have HSA, FSA, and we have HRA plans as well. So those are actually plans with low cost, high deductibles plans. You can look further into those too. But the money that's being put into those accounts, either by you and your employer, can be used towards your out-of-pocket expenses. Meaning, like if you have a high out-of-pocket and you need money, you put money in there, and your employer put money in it, and it goes towards that. Now, two of them, they roll over completely, but I think the flex spending account, only 500 of that can roll over, and whatever's left after that 500 goes back to your employer. So you can look further into those accounts. I know employers do offer some of either one of those along with insurance. And now we have the military insurance, which is called TRICARE. Now, TRICARE is for active duty personnel, guard members, that's still active duty, plus their family members. Also, I don't think I mentioned in the Medicare, there's different parts of Medicare. We have Part A, B, C, and D, plus Medigap. So, if you want to learn, those are for elderly and our handicapped patients. So they can choose those policies as well. Those are government plans. And they can go to their nearest health resources, health services that's in their area, and have someone break everything down to them once they get there to choose their plan for them. This concludes my health insurance plans for today. Again, if I missed anything, you have any suggestions, please comment below, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and again, until next time, I hope this helped. I really, really, really hope this helped. If I missed anything, again, please comment below. I thank you. I appreciate you. God bless, and have a good day. Bye.